like puzzles in one puzzle. Yeah, I like it. There was cat in the Strange Horticulture as well. It was black cat, and his name is Hellebore, and you can also pet him, and he would purr, and so cute. At camp that night, when one of the pair had awoken with pain in his left eye, he was alert to the threat at once, recognizing two things at the same time. One, a part of his mind was not his own, and two, the casket wanted to be opened. Well, sucks to be him, but in the left eye, that was the... I'll check it when I'm finished here. The maiden in the tower points the way. I am buried among the trees. He doesn't have left eye. He's the only one that went into the catacombs. So I'm wondering if the story is at least partly about him. Maiden in the tower. Maiden in the tower points the way. I'm buried among the trees. How am I supposed to know? Any birth sign? Maiden in the tower. Is there a tower here somewhere? Horticulture, church, hospital. Twinnings. Galfrey's Tower? Okay. Buried among the trees. The maiden in the tower points the way. I am buried among the trees. That doesn't help at all. He also haven't this one yet. Was that it? Okay. That was a very wild guess. Potted plants line the edges, Wren, Jacobsworth, and Camphor among them. It's peaceful, save for the distant chirp of birds, but it's time to move on. Is that it or not? No, it wasn't. It was just didn't hurt me or anything. It's just conservatory trees could be it, but could be courtyard. Neat hedge grows and warm pillows frame the space. Gravel crunches underfoot. The only sound in the otherwise quiet courtyard. There's no reason to linger. Is there someone like the Maiden Tower or something? Hardwick Tower? To the walls. Still haven't solved this one yet. Up the stairs, left and left again. I'll have to go. Hope we see each other soon. Have a good game. Thank you, and I hope to see you soon again. Soon too. I'm sorry I swear I wasn't well yesterday. I could barely walk. My body hurts so much, so it's been fun. But I hope to see you soon. At least you and Capon could have a good walk, because if I was there, definitely wouldn't be walking much. Take care, and thank you for stopping by. Up the stairs, left and left. I don't know. No, it was a mistake. I don't want to get hints for that, so Hi Verona. I walked up the bank a mile or so in the cold and wet yesterday and found a section with a handful of dead fish floating in it. Belly up and blackened they were. Oh, sorry. Didn't need to do that. Sorry, kitty. I'm not sure what to make of it, but I don't like it. I'm on my way to Calgar Hall now. I spoke to Dr. Robertson earlier, and she said the two women they found there are still in the same state as the others, in a trance and eyes are black. Before I go, Anna Bryant asked me to drop this off. Thanks. When we were kids, we used to explore an abandoned house on the lakefront. We take a boat out to the northern tip of Naylor Island and row across from there. You know the one I'm talking about. Second from the left in the row of 4. I found myself outside its door 3 days ago, and now I went inside for old time's sake. I wish I hadn't. It always had an ominous feel to it. It has taken me the last 3 days to summon the courage to write this letter, but I think it's better you see for yourself what's out there. Yours in faith, and Anna Brand. Okay, so we need undermail. Explore abandoned house on the lakefront. Okay. Take a boat out to the northern tip of Naylor Island and row across from there. You know the one I'm talking about. Second from the left in the row of 4. Okay. I don't know exactly what I was expecting to find, and a letter was quite vague after all, but I certainly wasn't prepared for this. In an alcove, said the Andrew, in an alcove of the house, peering out through loose mortar and crumbling brick, is a macabre shrine of sorts. The skull of a stag is mounted above the opening, its antlers smeared with dark red substance, and large melted candles pull out onto the wooden floor on either side. In the center of the altar, there is a small iron chest rusted and fused to the floor. It's clear that it has been here for a long time. I do not see any hinge or keyhole or any way of opening it at all, but after a while I notice an inscription that says simply, "I open to the voice." Okay. The voice of Cerberus? Yeah. It just opens to reveal a golden totem. I can't imagine who would have stashed it here or why, but it doesn't look like they're coming back for it anytime soon. Oh, I got a kitty totem! Oh, this is so cute. Oh, so cute. You like it? Okay, archive that. The maiden in the tower points the way. I am buried among the trees. Oh, it's just a random guess. Lester Crowley. I apologize if this inquisition is an imposition to your disposition. It is not my intention to bring to your attention a matter of contention. I have an inclination to perform an incantation of flotation. For your power, the leaden heart of the Thelmic art. Lead heart. Okay. These items depict the god Cerberus in his non-human form. They are heavier than they look due to a core of lead hidden by a more modest exterior. They are said to kindle romantic interest and are sometimes given as a wedding gift. Okay. Cerberus. Okay, so in his non-human form. So I'm assuming stag. It just looks like clay. But the lead can be hidden in it, right? Yeah, I saw you getting the music disc here. That Cerberus has antlers suggesting his non-human form could be a deer. That the item is heavier than it looks. I don't know if it's heavier than it looks, but it is indeed heavy. It slaps. Good to know. Angus Eaton. Oh, you're not Eli. I'm returning an item he asked me to repair. The mechanism was mangled, but I've replaced all the springs and given it a clean. Good as new. I still don't know what this does. It wasn't my intention to leave you unattended for this long, but I am afraid that I am going to need to rely on you for a little longer. Hey, I haven't burned the shop down yet, so... The Order of the Black Whale seemed more concerned by the ravens than the black-eyed state that Mr. Hungerford was found in. They said that it would take a very powerful force indeed to upset them like that. Unfortunately, they either weren't able or weren't willing to talk any further on the subject. I was hoping to avoid it, but I must go to Oxford and the Bodleian Library. I will be gone for a few days at least, perhaps longer, but you seem to be handling yourself well here. I do not see eye to eye with the head of the collections at the Bodleian, but I do know that he takes an interest in horticulture. I will take him a Scythian charm to smooth things over between us. It's melancholic, but I also have man beats. That sounds cool. I'm sure we can listen to it when I finish streaming. Scythian charm. A lot of wood, but more powerful designs make use of the planetary metals. New to Arndero to encourage stubborn plants to thrive. They change with weather, usually quite cold, but warm and tingly to the touch while it's raining. Okay, so it's raining now. Non-planetary metals. What is this plant like? It's silver. Well, warm and vibrating with energy. I mean, I'm trying this. Made of gold and silver, planetary metals. Leaves in that horticultural, yes. I am so smart. Yes, slow beam. Francesca, hey, you're back. I'm at a loss with these patients. They aren't responding to anything I've tried so far, and I haven't been able to find anything in the literature that fits their symptoms. I find that they become violent if they aren't restrained, and they are always trying to leave. Well, you can see if you can drag them. If nothing else, drawn him tea from a restful method might get a moment of lucidity out of them, but if you've got any ideas, then I'm all ears. Restful or witch's finger? Okay. Okay, my thaumaturge is linked to the inner mind. A hot tea made from the Trentium plant. Okay. Taking on different properties depending on type of matter. Particle type can be used to bypass the rush and clutter of consciousness, promoting clarity of thought, and the other one, which is finger. Said to be the severed digits of the Witch of Undermare. They're capable of inflicting intense pain, but the goal is supposedly purification of the body. A most unpleasant experience, but a last resort that has cured some and finished off others. So, either purification of the body, but it could kill them. I can try a restful method. Enter meditative state and bypass the Russian clutter of consciousness. That dark purple light. Calming stone of peace and safety. I'm assuming I'll try this. Restful matter. Peace. Drinking cup candy sketch, okay. Rebecca, I've come to thank you for sharing the wonder of the Ares remnant with me. It has changed my life. Oh, I'm glad. I'm still getting to grips with it, but already I'm feeling my way back to painting again. Thank you. Aw, I'm glad. He knew what he had to do. Without hesitating, he took hold of his diverging hook and used it to cut away the infected part of his mind before it could spread and consume him entirely. Yeah, so there's a dude that... the... hunter of the antiques. The one that's missing his eye. I am closest to the sunset, but furthest from the sunrise. The view from the tower is quite beautiful, but it's what I find inside that catches my attention. In the middle of the room is an unlocked wooden chest, and within that, not one but two smaller wooden chests along with cryptic scrap of paper. By a Diurnic seal object made from silver. Diurnic field. Well, I know I have this about the Diurnic fields, but... Object over atomic lens. But I don't have the lens, I think. Well, somebody's using the toilet and it's probably gonna stink soon. Okay, I'm being bothered by that I haven't solved these yet, so I'm gonna look at some hints. I have this one, I have this one, I have this one. Stairs. Castle? Yeah, I assume it's the castle. Okay. Apparently it's this thing, this one. It's like what you get here left, right? I see that, sure. The bedroom looks like it hasn't been used for some time. A thin layer of dust coats the furnishing and cobwebs decorate every corner. Blowing by the thin curtains let some light in, but more importantly they reveal a macabre item is hiding on the windowsill all this time. Well, that is just disgusting. Honey, I wanted to ask, can you clean the toilets, please? There's an extra step to get number 6 of the card solutions in. If you like clicking on all of the map areas with trees. Go to the maiden in the tower for an extra hint. How do I know where the maiden in the tower is? Well, apparently it's here and no idea how I'm supposed to figure it out. I find what I'm looking for in a small cavity carved into a sturdy oak tree. I look around half expecting to see someone, but there is nobody there. I take my prize and leave, feeling my mood lifted by the smell of damp moss and the gentle rush of wind through the treetops. Again, no idea how I'm supposed to figure it out. Also, like the maiden in the tower. Okay, why am I supposed to figure out how is the maiden in the... Assuming it's somewhere here, but how am I supposed to figure it out? Francesca, how are you doing? Right now my sister Bonnie has been acting strange lately. She never got over the death of her father. She's always blamed Mr. Potter for his role in it, and now, with all this happening, she's got it in her head that he's behind it somehow. That's the antique hunter, right? Worried she's going to do something stupid. If she comes here, whatever you do, do not give her anything dangerous. I want to give her a keepsake to let her know that she is still loved. I've seen people gifting one another wooden totems, but I don't know what they're called. I think it's this one. Yeah. Scarfed totem. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Unfortunately, I have some bad news to share. Jack Hungerford has not responded well to the drone TMT. If anything, he appears to have sunk deeper into the trance. Don't try anything else in case I make things worse. Hey, Verona. Those silly sots at Calgarve Hall wouldn't let me in to look around. It seems I've upset the little lord who lives there at some point in the past. Allegedly, I refused to perform an exorcism on his haunted house. He didn't like my suggestion that it might be the local kids playing pranks on him because he's a mean old grit. I'm not so easily put off, though. Do you have a Tenebran cloak? Could you... Tenebran cloak I could use this evening? Got some snooping to do. Tenebran cloak. Yeah, it's fear of enshrouding darkness that will cloak all within its reach. Single stone set in bronze gives power to these items. Stone set in bronze. That's gold, that's not bronze. It's also gold. Bronze, turquoise gemstone. What are you doing there, little one? Hey! No! Georgetko! Thank you. At least I think it's Georgie. No, it's Anka. Anka. Could be this, right? Dark green gemstone, stone of sight, theoretical and bronze. This in bronze. I'll try this, maybe. No. Okay. No. Bless you. Single stone set in bronze gives power to these totems. Turquoise. Stone of water. Well, that doesn't do much, but break the hold! Yay, okay. Oh. Click a segment of the seal and bang the dice to break it. Okay. Click a die to unlock it. How do I unlock it? Okay. Stars are wild as the command symbol as long as they are all the same. Click dice to unlock them. I if you get 3 crossbones. Okay. Yeah. Girls! Hi, Katie. I will end the stream soon because I need to give you all medicine. And also, I think the kittens still haven't gotten there. There is a suitable stone for this item. But this one is in gold, right? What are you doing there? Fire light, hidden life. Dark stone for dark purposes? Theoretically? Oh, this is an iron. Hey! Uncle! I love the kittens. Kill them sometimes. Calming of peace and safety. Stone of sight. It could be this, right? Night and darkness, but set in bronze, so confused by that. No. Moonstone, a stone of enveloping night. Okay. Oh, okay. I did not figure it out at all. It's looking somewhere completely different. Okay, that would not have occurred to me. Into Eli at the station yesterday before he left for Oxford. His train was late, so we had a brief chat and he suddenly remembered something he wanted to tell you. I told him I'd passed on the message. Okay. In other news, I've got a little something for you if you're interested. It's going to cost you, but it's worth it. A map of the catacombs. Very rare. Worth a lot to someone in your line of work, I imagine. And all I'm asking for in return is a Valant. It would be helpful for you to read Dr. Robertson's booklet on curses. You'll find it in the cupboard, hidden in the counter. What the fuck does he want? Balland. Thousand Wand are for roughly equal size and spacing. They are used by the adventurers to help them find their way. Curious spells can be felt where its power concentrates. Okay. For equal size and spacing. Pulsating power like a beating heart, okay. Oh yeah. Okay, fun. It would be helpful for you to read Dr. Albertson's booklet on curses. You'll find it in the cupboard, hidden in the counter. Deer Sea object made from silver. What is a deer seal? What does that do? What am I doing? responsible. I have no idea what that does. And I feel like I'm missing something. Is there something else I can click on or inspect? Hi, Bonnie. Feel like I'm going crazy here. I know what's behind this madness, all these people with the pitch black eyes. Nobody's listening to me. I've seen it happen before. 7 years ago my father died the same way. Well, since nobody will listen, I'm going to take care of it myself. A Corvin's might, please, and I'll be on my way. It's sometimes called an eagle's gift, a certain tool that makes use of Wexic power. When the warrior Queen Corvin was surrounded and close to defeat, a gift came to her from an unlikely source. With it, she turned the tide of battle, and the legend of the Bloody Queen was born. Grace, Grace. When it's abandoned to dispel melancholy, they share the design of a shadow catcher. Okay. A shadow catcher. Okay, Grace. Shadow hold. Okay, so it's this thing. Hopefully that... Don't insult me, Dramaturge. This isn't some depression that can be cured with your little trinkets. I will get hold of Corvin's might. Sure. Okay. Feeling I will end the day and start a new one. Then I will end the stream. And his mind roiled in confusion, he watched through his remaining good eye as his partner lunged towards the satchel that contained the casket. To his horror, he saw that his partner's eyes were black. Assuming his partner was the Robertson's father. Okay.